Are they both affected? Wait, hold on. Regen and acid bomb for 0 more rounds. Okay. So definitely acid bomb. Okay. It's really her only hope was to kill that one.
I'll try to make this swift.
Or for him to just completely whiff every attack. Awesome.
Smear them.
Oh my lord.
Right here, my friend.
Get up here.
I'm listening.
Wand of Fireball. Sick. The statue of a troll, you realize, is a rock troll caught in direct sunlight and turned to stone. That's better than her current sword. That's not as good as her current armor. She can't use this shield. Heavy shield, +2 heavy shield gives wearer plus resistance on saving throws. Both its AC and saving throw bonuses are increased by 2 against spells, abilities, and attacks by good or lawful outsiders. Cannot be equipped by lawful or good characters. Interesting shield. Amulet of Natural Armor +2. Put that on her. Give her an extra AC. Mighty Constitution. Anybody not wearing a belt? Everybody's got a belt. And you have Constitution plus resistances. You just have Mighty Constitution. Natural Armor 1. We'll give that to her. Actually, no, you know what? We'll give it to him. There we go. Okay. Let's save. Because good lord, that was a fight and a half, wasn't it?
Not that I care. I'm not touching that.
I see something. Now I'm embarrassed. I did as you asked.
Stone is covered with soot.
Confide in me.
What is this? Just a branded troll and some wolfhound. Oh, some troll hounds. Okay, not a big deal. Okay, the summoned giant spiders are friendly, so they're probably the wizards. Excellent. Oh, spider down. Disappointing.
So it's come to this.
Gonna focus all our ranged on one wolfhound. Okay.
I'll fight if I have to.
Bring it!
Awesome.
Tear them apart!
I was like, please, for the love of God, hit something.
A fine use of my talents.
Wow, she's gone to crap with this. What level are these dudes anyway? 4, 4, 6, and 3. So that's actually a 9. Shoot.
Go down! Do not falter! A clever ploy.
Good.
I'll split you in half.
Primitives!
Repent!
Bring it! What's that?
Oh, it's trapped. Okay. Wyvern meat. Random ring. Some cloak of resistance 1. Braces of archery. These braces empower the wearer to use any bow with a +2 competency check on attack rolls and a +1 on damage rolls. Convenient. Dimwit.
You can't stop me.
You forced my hand.
Out of my way.
Onwards! Stay behind me!
That's what you get.
Let us strike as one!
I'll
This spell has other uses.
Okay.
Do not falter!
I'll try to make this swift.
Come on, guys. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. Phew.
I don't like you!
Onwards!
So it's come to this.
Much better than that. Great Club +2 does less base damage, less max damage. Okay, this is just straight up better. Okay, good. And honestly, this is straight up better than that. Maybe I should just, when I level, maybe I should put a specialty into Great Clubs. The wizard's clothes is soaked with blood. His face is disfigured and one of his eyes is missing. He is beyond rescue. With tremendous effort, he moves his swollen, bloody lips to speak, his voice barely a whisper. What a surprise. The Baron himself has graced me with a visit. If only you'd come earlier, Your Grace. They stole an extremely precious item, my whip, but now I know where their lair is, the map. He points to a position on the map with a broken finger, leaving a bloody handprint behind. Since you couldn't protect me, at least avenge. Cloak of Resistance 2. Put that on her. On all saving throws. Yeah. She's even harder to hit. Headband of Vast Intelligence 4. Okay. Also looted a dagger. Arcane Protector. This +1 dagger grants its wielder a +3 dodge bonus to AC and immunity to nauseated. Doesn't have to be the active weapon, does it? +3 dodge bonus to AC and immune to nauseated. Guess we'll find out. Oh man.
Something
Okay.
bothering you? How may I help?
Serrated knives, stained needles, and manacles share shelves with flasks, vials, and
Follow
chemicals.
me! Or don't.
What kinds of experiments does he conduct here? His diary. Hmm. This is the title page of a diary covered with crudely scratched symbols. There are numerous smears, worn spots, and cuts and burns on it. Bartholomew obviously isn't the tidy type. The leather cover is spotted with acid burns, page edges are tattered, and there are 4 symbols carved into it. The first one is a B. The others stand separately, I and I. If B stands alone for the name Bartholomew, then what does the I and I mean? Interesting. The Great Experiment, Day 104. I've burned all the previous notes, too embarrassed to remember what a complete fool I was. But now I've got the creature. I call it Dimwit. Everything is going to be alright. Studying the troll's ability to regenerate will lead me to my ultimate goal. Day 112. Got a reason to celebrate. While determining Dimwit's pain threshold, I found out it practically has no such thing. Wounds, broken bones, amputations, and the rest of the perils of a warrior's or mage's life. For a troll, these are no threat at all. The trick is to avoid getting carried away while working with fire or acid. So the impact spots will heal in several days. Amazing. Too bad I didn't dare to buy it at the very beginning of my way. Day 125. Staying in bed for the second day after the incident serves me right. I got a trifle too excited and came a bit too close to Dimwit. The beast bit my arm, then it shouted something like Borba Borba. I wonder what that means, if anything at all. The wounded hand is still sore, and it hurts even to write this. I hate this pain so much. 127. Here I am lying in bed and thinking about how different we are. My unique ability against its unbearable animalistic stupidity. At the same time, its regeneration and some chthonic ability to endure torture and heal wounds against my human fragility and intolerance to pain. It's okay, I'll find a way to get what I need. Day 129. I got overzealous. Regeneration of 3 simultaneously amputated limbs proved to be an extremely slow process. All the resources of the troll's strength are barely enough for it to go on, and I probably shouldn't have used fire. In the wild environment and without my elixirs, the creature would be long dead. I will continue my experiments in 3 days or so. I feel I'm close. A few more efforts, and I will really become invulnerable and invincible. So he was studying the troll's innate regeneration abilities in order to try and learn how to gain regeneration himself. Interesting. Olivia's reflex saving throw succeeded against Fireball? Maybe I triggered a trap? Which is weird, because she has really good perception as well.
catch my breath.
Casil Adori, a problem demands your personal attention, Your Grace. Your acquaintance Oleg has been refusing to pay his taxes for months now, even though his trading post is located in your lands. The fool didn't even realize he should have come to you immediately, but even so, please lend him your ear. What's the matter, Oleg? Oleg grimaces, making a clear effort not to spit on the floor. Since the moment you founded your barony, Your Grace, I became your subject, but I am still also a subject of the Aldorian Restov. When you brought down the Stag Lord, I thought my troubles were over, but no. My whole life I've paid taxes to Restov. Now on top of that, your tax collectors darken my doorstep? Interesting. Advisors, thoughts? I hope you still value Lady Jamandi's support and won't let such short-term interests undermine our alliance. Oleg is more important than a few months' worth of taxes. Collecting now would kind of ruin an honest and if somewhat clueless man. Please keep this in mind. Would you rather swear allegiance to Restov or myself? He looks like he's surprised to be asked. He thinks for a moment, realizing he's making an extraordinary effort to be polite. Forgive me, Your Grace, but regardless of what banner they fly, all tax collectors are little more than bandits. We won't collect taxes from Oleg this month. Let him go. I'll discuss this matter with Oleg's fealty with the Sword Lords in Restov so we can determine whether he should be bound to them or to me. Well, I thank you, Your Grace. That's most just of you. A wise decision. Should you wish, I'll write Lady Jamandi myself and explain the matter to her. Perhaps she'll agree to a sensible sharing of taxes between the barony and Restov. I'm certain we can reach an agreement with Jamandi and acquire the trading post in short order, without any direct conflict from the Sword Lords. Good. On your orders, I have reviewed our military forces. The results are disappointing. So we require new recruits. The sooner the better. We can introduce some restrictions limiting how many could qualify for service. However, under these circumstances, I feel they shouldn't be very stringent. Indeed, I would recommend we announce that anyone can join the army. I'm sure that we shall find many brave young men among your subjects ready to protect their lands. Let's go with strongest and skilled recruits. Open unrestricted recruitment seems like a bad idea because we're going to get a lot of farmers and stuff with pitchforks. That's just going to make them die. I need fighters. New event, talented recruits support the general's endeavors. Oaken searches through his bag for quite a while, finally pulls out a sizable brown paper package. Here you go, a little something from old Boken. A Cerbic ring. If you ever need anything in particular, just let me know. If you're not sure, I'll go home and think of something myself. My bones ache. I would like you to craft something specific. Running low on potions. Very good, and if you want to buy anything else, just come around. Oh, and while I'm here, There's a book I've always wanted to read of transmutations and bodily poisons in 3 volumes. If you were to find it for me, I could produce something most remarkable for you. Something that might even... Oh well, there's no use in empty words. But they say there's an ancient formula hidden in one of these books. Bring me the books and I'll brew the potion for you. Of transmutations and bodily poisons, 3 volumes. As for the other 2, I have no idea. You might look in a magic shop or on bookcases or locked drawers of other alchemists, if you happen to find them across your possession in your adventures. Okay. I can't read this. 5 years in the depths. Okay, of transmutations and bodily poisons, 1. Okay, so I have the first volume already. Okay. Full plate, half plate plus 1, breastplate. Okay, let's see. When this wearer attacks with bombs, they deal an additional 1d6. That's awesome. Let's do some adjusting of people here. Yeah, I know I'm overloaded. We're not... Okay. Okay. None of this stuff is for me. Tavia. She has that insane intelligence modifier thing. What's her base intelligence? 19? Yeah. Constitution. Ring of Protection 1. She has that cloak. She doesn't have bracers. That's archery and bracers of armor plus 1. That's not going to do any good. Okay, you need the acerbic ring. That's bracers, sorry. Helps if I pay attention. Alright, let's just go through magical items first. And then we'll come back to like weapons and armor on everybody. +2 enhancement to natural armor and +4 on saving throws against poison, sleep, and paralysis. Wisdom. Wisdom is clerics. Okay. Yep, I definitely want that on her. Strength I want on her. Archery. What is this? Allows you to cast Bless at first level 3 times. Okay. Competence bonus on attack rolls. So slightly more likely to hit. I may give this to Amiri, because she hits like a truck, and I want her to actually hit. She doesn't need intelligence. As Dex, that's for that's for AC, because if I take that off, her AC goes down by 1. So definitely don't want that. Okay. Him, you're my primary archer, so we'll give you archery bracers. Wait, +1 ring of protection. I guess we'll put on you. And probably the Constitution belt. Wow, I've stripped everyone else of their stuff. Ah, whoops. I'm more likely to take him out right now, so we'll keep him like he is. Natural armor 1. I need her to be ready. Can you wield a heavy crossbow? Can. Anyway. Mighty Fists. Enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls with unarmed attacks and natural... Oh, that's right. You stick with that. Your charisma-based spellcasting, your wisdom. You are... What is an inquisitor? Is she intelligence-based? Divine, so that's wisdom. You're intelligence-based, so that's already +2. We'll give you the +2 intelligence. Okay. Weapons. Wait, she has a light crossbow +1. Hold on, let's take that out. Give you the light crossbow +1, because you're gonna do the same damage with that. Okay. Light padded armor +1. Can we sort this, please? Thank you. Is there one more AC? I'm willing to take that slight arcane hit for that AC. Okay. That gives him bombardier stuff, so we're going to keep that. Mary. You can use a heavy shield? Interesting. What's her dex? Her dex is currently just +1. Allows her to cast Barkskin once per day at 3rd level. I'm really not going to use that, to be honest. Studded leather +2. I almost want to put her in a breastplate. Do this, hold on. Her speed drops to 30. You can still run really, really far. I think to go from a 1918 to a 2221 is probably worth it. Considering how much she's been getting wrecked recently. Axe Dex 5. Sorry. That was me. Alright. I think we'll do that, because that gives her +3 AC based off of what she previously had, which is going to be big. And she's my primary damage output. Wait, let's put this stuff up. Actually, I want to keep the torch on hand. Those will all be sold. Okay. Come over here real quick. Rest. That way Amiri's not on death's door. Wait a second. Okay. Projects. I don't have anybody to deal with these. Bald Hilltop. Yeah, let's send him. He's doing that. Economy. But he's available for that. How do I manage the actual city again? I forgot how I did that. Here we go. Build. I only have 28 BP. Herbalist's house. Lumberyard, a shop. That's a longhouse. Does it? Doesn't. It's not affected by longhouses. So I can put it like diagonal here. So let's put a tavern there. Okay. Man, complicated. Yeah, go, dude. All right, let's get out of here. Actually, let's not get out of here. Let's go sell some stuff real quick. Oh yeah, trolls can be killed with fire or acid usually. And then the first time the game gives me trolls, it's all like, only acid. Crap. I see your goods. Not that. Okay. Hmm. $25,000 for the big bag of holding. Talk to this dwarf real quick. You know anything about the ancient dwarven fortresses on my land? Nothing at all, your grace. My family is Skega, but we moved off to Myven 200 years ago together with Aldori, fleeing from the Conqueror. Our grandfathers made a safe bet that the sword lords would need swords. Uh, anyhow, neither me nor my father have ever been to any of the old fortresses. I vaguely remember from my grandfather's stories that Langbuck Stronghold was supposed to be somewhere nearby, but no, I have no idea where to look. You're a little unusual for a dwarf. You expect to see a beard, huh? No offense, but what's the point in a beard, especially when you're a blacksmith working with fire? Burn up once you dip it into lightning oil, or catch a spark from the forge. Your beard is history. You're better off without one. From a practical standpoint, you're probably right. Practicality is my middle name. I have to go. I think we're going to stick with the same group. I like having 2 acid guys and a healer. Okay. Swamp Witch's hut. This is where they thought the little kid was, too. I still have that for the little kid, right? Guiding beacon. Find the wizard's whip. Lost child. An old witch lives in the swamp in the Gnarl Marches. Let's go here. That's one thing I will say is kind of a bummer for me is I loathe games with like strict time limits and stuff. And I'm kind of like, time limits.
I need to catch my breath.
March, march. All I do is march.
Damn.
So I pick up my clothes this morning and see some pictures embroidered on it. Pine trees, clouds, an owlbear fighting a troll. Spill it out, who did that?
I confess, it was I. I only meant to patch them up a bit, and got a little carried away.
Adorable. Alright, back this way again. Gotta be a way across this river. There we go. Random encounter. Here we go. We saw something that probably no one else has ever seen before. Beside the blazing campfire stood a kobold who had wrapped himself in a worn-out elven robe. On the far side of the clearing, 3 enormous trolls shuffled their feet, hesitating. Kobold stretched out his callous paws and with immense gravity hissed and mumbled incomprehensibly. We could barely even guess what this meant. Yeah, let's sneak closer. Hiding behind the elm trees, we crept close enough to hear the mysterious kobolds mumbling. We translated their gibberish. We tried to make a sense of what was happening by interpreting gestures and body language. Screaming, we jumped out of the bushes and pretended to be fire spirits. Let's go with trying to figure out what they mean. It seemed like the kobold was shaming the trolls for cowardice. Hissing and grunting, he repeated Hargulka several times, causing the trolls to tuck their heads and slouch a little deeper each time. It must have been the name of a very important troll, a chieftain, a pack leader, someone they regarded as an authority. Whatever the case, the kobold's words hit their target. One of the trolls, the tallest and mightiest one, stood straight and stepped forward. His enormous claw involuntarily scratched his bloodied shoulder, which held a burned-in pattern. The other troll's shoulders looked like they had the same pattern, as though they had been branded. The kobold stretched his arms towards the troll, his sleeves still on fire. Flames, 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 he hissed menacingly in common. They responded in their own tongue. The brave troll stepped closer to the campfire. We couldn't imagine a more opportune time to strike. We stealthily threw a stone at the kobold. We struck the spellweaver. It was clear he'd be down for quite some time, but the trolls, they were ready for battle. Ow. What's up with this guy? Doesn't say anything about his current status.
smear them.
Ow!
Tear them apart!
Damn, I did a lot of damage to him. That guy is still unconscious.
I'll split you in half.
Consider it provoked.
Repent!
Out of my way!
Missed. That tree, like, right in my face, dude. Back up. That guy is still unconscious. He's dead. Wand of Bless, okay. Interesting. Cloak of Resistance +2. That to myself. Bloody leftovers of troll dinner are scattered around the rock. Someone struck this rock hard enough to leave claw marks around the surface. Let's give her this huge potion. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave that behind. Don't need that. A couple of people are tired, so we're gonna rest.
This world is full of wonderful things, wonderful places, and wonderful people. I'm grateful for all I can learn.
Tristian, I'm so glad you're with us. I'd hate to think what might have happened if our Baron hadn't come to your aid back at the temple.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and save here and stop for tonight, everybody.